Once upon a time, in a small village where the river met the forest, there lived a humble fisherman and his wife. They had a daughter named Lena, a spirited girl with her mother's pride. Every morning, the fisherman would cast his nets into the silver current, hoping to feed his family. One bright morning, something unusual caught his eye downstream. Drifting on a wooden plank was a tiny baby wrapped in tattered cloth. The fisherman's heart seized with alarm.
My goodness, she'll drown!
He rushed into the water and scooped the infant gently into his arms. The baby cooed softly, sensing safety at last. When he reached home, his wife looked up sharply.
Husband, what are you doing home so early? Where are the fish?
The fisherman held out the baby.
My dear, I found this child floating in the river. I had to save her.
His wife's face darkened.
We already have a daughter to feed. How will we raise another when we can barely fill our own bellies?
But the fisherman was firm.
Cannot leave an innocent baby to die. We will manage. It is God's will that I found her.
He named the child Fiona, and despite his wife's protests, he raised her with gentle care alongside Lena. Over the years, the two girls grew up side by side. Lena was proud like her mother, always demanding attention. Fiona was kind and thoughtful like the fisherman, grateful for every small kindness. But time brought sorrow. The fisherman fell ill, his strength fading. Despite Fiona's constant care, nursing him day and night, he passed away quietly one winter morning. Fiona wept for days, heartbroken. The widow pointed an accusing finger.
You brought us bad luck. From the day my husband pulled you from that river, our fortune dwindled. You are cursed.
From that day forward, Fiona became a servant. The widow favored Lena, giving her the best food and clothes. Fiona received only scraps and harsh words. Every morning before dawn, the widow would call,
Fiona, wake up and prepare breakfast, sweep the floors, feed the chickens, and mend the clothes.
Fiona would rise without complaint, saying softly,
Yes, Mother.
One scorching summer day, the widow discovered there was no water left.
Fiona, take the large pitcher and go to the fountain beyond the meadow.
Fiona lifted the heavy pitcher and began the long walk through golden fields where the sun beat down mercilessly. When she finally reached the ancient stone fountain, her arms trembled with fatigue. She filled her pitcher and sat to rest. An old woman in tattered rags approached, leaning on a walking stick.
Sweet child, might you spare a drink of water? I am terribly thirsty.
Fiona immediately offered the pitcher.
Of course, Grandmother. Please drink as much as you need.
The old woman drank deeply.
You are very kind. Not many would help a stranger so.
Fiona smiled.
It's nothing, truly. My father taught me that kindness costs nothing but means everything.
Suddenly, her form shimmered and transformed, revealing a beautiful fairy.
Your father was wise.
Fiona gasped.
You showed me kindness when you believed me powerless. That is the truest test. For this, I grant you a gift. With every word you speak, flowers and jewels shall fall from your lips. When you shed genuine tears, they shall become pearls. Remember, true wealth lies not in the jewels, but in the goodness that earned them.
The fairy touched Fiona's forehead and vanished. Fiona whispered,
Thank you.
And as she spoke, a rose and diamonds fell from her mouth. Amazed, she hurried home. When Fiona entered the cottage, the widow and Lena were counting coins.
What took you so long?
Mother?
As Fiona spoke, rubies, emeralds, and lilies cascaded from her lip. Lena shrieked. The widow's eyes blazed with greed.
What magic is this? Speak again!
Fiona described the fairy's blessing. With each word, more gems and flowers tumbled forth. The widow scrambled to gather them.
This is fortune itself! Lena! You must go to the fountain at once. Do exactly as your sister did.
Walk in that heat? Never.
Look at these. Go now and mind your manners with any stranger.
Lena sighed and took a silver pitcher, complaining the entire way. When she reached the fountain, hot and irritated, she filled her pitcher carelessly. A fine lady approached.
Good afternoon. Might I have a drink of water? You're dressed well enough. Fetch your own water. I'm not your servant.
The lady's voice cooled.
Surely you can spare a small kindness? I didn't trudge all this way to serve strangers. I have important business. Find someone else.
The lady transformed into the fairy.
Your sister gave freely when she thought me poor. You refused when you thought me ordinary. With every word you speak, toads and serpents shall spring from your tongue.
The fairy raised her hand.
No, wait! Stop, she said.
Terrified, Lena ran home, creatures spilling from her lips with every scream. Bursting through the door, Lena tried to speak, but toads and serpents emerged with every word. The cottage filled with creatures. The widow shrieked in horror.
This is your fault. You cursed your sister. You brought this evil. I should have let you drown in that river. Get out!
She pushed Fiona out the door. Heartbroken, Fiona fled into the twilight, her tears leaving a trail of pearls. As darkness fell, a magnificent royal carriage stopped beside her. A young prince stepped out.
Miss, are you hurt? Why do you weep alone?
Your Highness, I have been cast out from my home.
How is this possible?
Through pearl tears, Fiona explained everything.
A blessing should not make you homeless. Come with me to the palace. Perhaps we can help you find your place.
He offered his hand. Seeing genuine kindness in his eyes, Fiona placed her hand in his. Together they rode toward the palace. In the throne room, Fiona stood before the king and queen.
Your Majesties, I am Fiona, a fisherman's daughter, bearer of a fairy's gift.
The court gasped. The queen approached gently.
Tell us your story, child.
Fiona recounted everything. When she spoke of being cast out, her tears became pearls. The king spoke.
You are welcome here, Fiona. None should be punished for goodness.
Father, with your permission, I would like to court her properly. I have seen true nobility of spirit in her.
Your Highness, I am just a foundling.
Someone who treats others with kindness, even when the world is cruel. That is who should stand beside a prince.
If this is your wish, my son, pursue it with honor.
The seasons turned. Fiona's gentle nature won every heart. The prince's admiration deepened into love, and they discovered they were kindred souls. On a spring morning, they married in the palace gardens. When Fiona spoke her vows, flowers bloomed at her feet. The people loved their new princess, not for jewels, but for her compassion. Years passed peacefully. Under their kind rule, the kingdom flourished. Fiona never forgot her origins and used her position to help those who suffered as she once had. She sent messengers offering forgiveness to the widow and Lena. But the widow, driven mad by greed, refused all contact. She sat alone, surrounded by jars of jewels that brought no comfort. And Lena, still cursed, wandered the forest. Some said on quiet nights you could hear her weeping and toads croaking through the trees. In the palace, life continued with grace. Fiona's gift gradually changed. The jewels came less often, but when she spoke words of true compassion, the flowers that appeared could heal the sick and bring joy. The fairy's words had proven true. The greatest gift was not the diamonds, but the goodness that earned them. And so the tale teaches us that kindness is its own reward, that cruelty carries its own punishment, and that true wealth lies not in what we possess, but in how we treat others. It reminds us that family is not only blood, but also the love we choose to give, and that even those who begin life floating helplessly can rise to greatness through a compassionate heart.